What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I'm backing up the car here, but currently it is Saturday. It's July 11th, and this is when I typically pick up the camera. Another profitable week for me in the books. My name is Antonio. I am a full-time day trader, content creator. I post my life on social media pretty much on a daily basis on all platforms, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. You guys will find me on all platforms at Trade with Antonio. And if you're a returning subscriber to the channel, I appreciate you for showing love, for coming back and showing support to the Trade with Antonio community. I just really want to thank every single one of you guys that have been just supporting me and showing love over the last few weeks since me going full-time trading. And honestly, this has been such a humbling experience. It's such a really dope experience, to be honest with you, because I'm at this stage right now where in the last 2 weeks I was able to make over $5,462 day trading, which is impeccable. You know what I'm saying? You don't just do that because you're lucky, right? I do that because I'm actually consistent. And not only do I make the money, I also obviously show you guys all the trades that I take and post the series that I've been posting on social media, which is pretty much a posting every day since I quit my job to trade full time. And it's been just amazing being able to actually show you guys the journey. But I just want to take this moment here real quick to come chat up with you guys and really just talk about mindset, how I've been feeling, how I've been progressing, and really everything that's helped me get to this point here today. And like I said, trading isn't something that is for the weak. You have to be consistent. A lot of you guys I know that are watching me are one day wanting to potentially go full-time with trading, because trading isn't something that is easy. It's something that's going to require a lot of work from you. You're going to have to stay really consistent and apply every single thing that I'm telling you here, because if not, you're simply just going to find yourself in a pickle and you're not ever going to succeed, because it's just going to be tough. Trading is just not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. Just because you're winning trades every now and then doesn't mean you're profitable. Being profitable is literally coming every single week, not only applying these principles that I just told you about, but coming every single week and being profitable at the end of the week. Is actually finishing profitable, because most people think that they're like, oh yeah, I didn't finish the week profitable, but it's just the markets, and I did everything I was supposed to do. That's not profitability, right? And stop telling yourself that it's just the markets. No, it's probably something wrong with your strategy, and I keep repeating that. Most people are losing in the markets because they keep on lying to themselves, telling themselves that, hey, I've taken a trade here today, right? And I lost a trade. But in reality, you're not doing anything, and I literally mean anything. You're not doing anything to go and look to see, why did you lose that trade? Why did this setup end up losing? All right, guys, so mission failed. I gotta look for another gas station here to go check my tire pressure. I gotta go to Les Schwab to pretty much just get my tire fixed, essentially, and get them to check it out. But right now, gotta look it up. Let me actually look up on my phone to see where I can find the nearest gas station. So I got about roughly 25 minutes to get this done, so hopefully it's not too far and I can get this mission out. All right, so just posted my reel on Instagram while I was waiting here, but super important, posted it on my story. Now we got to do TikTok. Make sure the TikTok community gets it right away. If you're not following me on TikTok, this is my page on TikTok, Trade with Antonio. So follow me. All right, so just made it to another gas station here, Maverick. Typically Maverick takes care of their stuff, so this should be good to go. So let's try this and see if I can get some air in the tire, but I'll keep you guys updated. I don't know, this whole entire vlog so far has been a tire mission, but we're not even done yet. So let me get this taken care of and we'll see where we're at. I'll be right back, guys. Good, how are you, brother?
Pretty good. Can I get a good name for this order?
Yeah, Antonio?
And then what can I get started for you?
Could I do a kids meal with the nuggets?
Yeah.
With the lemonade with that?
Sweet. And would you like a toy or ice cream with that?
A toy is fine.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And then, what's can I get for you?
And then can I do a breakfast bowl as well?
In the meal or just myself?
In a meal. The chicken.
Chicken bowl. And what drink can I get for you?
Could I do the pineapple Sprite? The pineapple dragon fruit Sprite?
Yeah. Alrighty.
And just a small fry. That's it. Hi, Ivy. What's your favorite song? Choo Express? Choo Express, she says. So we're at Chick-fil-A, guys. It's so hot here in Utah today. It's like 89 degrees. I know for some people that's not like too crazy, but for us it is like it. Antonio? Yep. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Take care. What's going on, guys? So currently at the pool right now. If you guys can see, I'll show you guys around. Girls are in the pool. Took a pretty long nap. Tired. I've been actually a little tired lately. But I took a well-deserved nap at the pool, or not at the pool, at the house. And we're here now at the pool. But I got my tire fixed, like I told you guys earlier. It was just a screw that was in my tire that I had to get pretty much fixed. So we got that fixed, and now we are here. So, yeah. Guys, it is actually super hot today. Like literally even the wall is burning. My skin just touched the wall and it literally burned my foot. It's pretty nice. It's a nice day, guys, but it's really hot. How many degrees is it right now? This is like, you can cook some eggs on this floor. It's 102 degrees. It's 102 degrees right now, guys. Yeah, it's as hot as that. Let me see. I think so. Alright, guys. So, I'm gonna be heading out here, getting a beer real quick, and then I'll be back to the pool. What's out there? What heat? Where are my keys? My keys might still be in the car. Actually. Oh. All right, guys. So I'm in the car. I'm about to go get these beers real quick for Kim, and then I'm pretty much just gonna go back to the pool, enjoy the pool with them. And have a little family day. So I'll catch you guys in the next clip. We're gonna be, obviously, like I said, this is pretty much the end, towards the end of this portion of the vlog. I'm gonna be going and breaking down for you guys the strategy, showing you guys how I trade, what I trade, what I look for in the markets, how I'm able to, have a set watch list before the week even starts, how I know when to look at a pair, when to not look at a pair. These are all things you're gonna need when you're trading. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys here in a second.
All right, guys. So for this portion in the video, I wanted to just kind of bring out my iPad, show you guys literally what I do when I'm looking at trades in the markets, and also what I do to avoid certain trades also that are currently happening in the markets. So quick little example here. So the first time frame that I typically come on is the daily time frame, and this is going to give me the overall picture of what's going on the chart. But I wanted to kind of give you guys an idea here, and this is obviously played back. This is a replay of the market going back in February here. But essentially, just so I can give you guys an outlook so you guys can see my entire watch list. The reason why I picked USD/JPY here in this case is if you look at AUD/USD, the daily time frame is in a clear range. So I don't want to really be trading in that, right? Because when you start trading in ranges, the common thing, if you're a beginner trader, this is common sense, right? What mainly happens during a consolidation phase is a lot of fake outs. So I just avoid that. We can pretty much look at other pairs like USD CAD. Same concept here on USD CAD, if you guys can see here. And I'll turn this red for you so you guys can see. So I am not trading in any of these ranges. Price has to break out first, give me some kind of direction, whether it's doing higher highs or higher lows, so I can then interpret that into either me buying the market or me selling the market. GBP/USD, let's scroll on to the next pair. Same thing happening here. We're inside of a range. Price isn't really moving up or down. It's moving sideways. So I just simply avoid. The only two pairs that I've noticed that are, somewhat trending here are GBP/JPY and USD/JPY. Now, from this point on, when I do identify that we are ranging on this pair, it's identifying obviously how are we ranging. So if I look at the line chart here, we can obviously see that price is creating lower highs and lower lows, right? Which is this move right here. So in this case for me, since we are creating lower highs and lower lows, it's an obvious downtrend. We're obviously bearish overall on the daily time frame. So therefore, the only move that I'd be looking for in hindsight are going to be some sells, right? Going down on the lower time frame. So the next thing that I do once I go from the daily time frame is I just move down to the 1 hour time frame, looking for some sort of supply or demand zone that I could either go against or take or go with essentially, so I can identify what I want to take. So essentially, I'll pretty much play this here for you guys. I don't see any zones just yet. Now we do have a demand that just formed at the bottom here. So if price does come back down into that demand, this may be an area that we should be interested in potentially taking. Let's just kind of play this out. At this point here, it is a Thursday. So let's just keep pretty much playing this out. All right, perfect. So price is coming down here. I do identify a demand here, which is pretty much common sense, and we do also actually have a supply forming up here as well. So the supply does have a breaker structure. I am extremely interested in taking this supply if we do tap that supply first before we do come back down. So let's take a look. Out of these two zones, what does price do? It comes directly to that supply. Now I'll just move this back here just a little bit, since this already shows you that huge reaction from the supply zone. So I will just delete this demand zone here because I'll be focused now on this supply. Now that I have identified a supply zone on the 1 hour time frame that we're tapping into, I simply go down to the 5 minute. Now on the 5 minute, what I am going to look for is a breakout. Now the breakout has to happen below a major level of structure, because obviously if you're trading breakouts, you understand that you can't be trading breakouts within an internal structure. It has to be outside of a major structure. So since I'm looking to go short here on USD/JPY, that major level of structure is going to be below here. So I would want to see price obviously come down here, break below these lows, and then I'll be looking for my next confirmation. So boom, there it goes. It obviously happens here. Very, very clear move. Now the next thing that I notice here or next thing that I look for here essentially is I look for a fair value gap. After the breakout, I know there's going to be a retest. The retest essentially that I look for typically has to tap a fair value gap for me to be able to enter any trade. And this is it right here. This will stick. Boom. We have a pretty clear fair value gap here. Let me just make sure I draw this properly. Boom. All right, here we go. So we got a clear fair value gap here. So what we need to happen in this case is for price to come back, fill this fair value gap, and then I will be looking to take sells down, and I'll show you guys exactly my thought process behind this whole entire trade. So as you can see, we're just pretty much waiting, and then price, boom, there we go. Price jumps up to this fair value gap, which is perfect here. Hits that fair value gap. It would fill us into the trade at that point, because sometimes I do have like a sitting limit order at the markets that'll give me what I'm looking for. And then essentially the first thing that I would do here is just move my zone down here. So this will identify, this is my break-even point, because this is the 50% point of the trade, because I typically go for 1 to 3 risk to reward. And then down here, 1 to 3 will be my final targets. So that's literally the overall setup. So at this point here, just simply play this out. As you guys can see, I would wait in the setup. Obviously it's up to you as a trader whether you're comfortable holding a trade over the weekend, or if you are more comfortable just closing out of your profits early and then resetting later on. Totally up to you, but either or, I think it's fine. Especially when a setup is valid and it goes with the trend. So in this case here, right, we're not touching anything. Price obviously hasn't touched our 50% point, so we're pretty much still holding this trade and waiting to see what happens as I extend this here. So price gives us a little bit of drawdown. We come back in profit. It's doing its thing, and then let's see, does it ever come back down? Comes close to hitting that break-even point, but doesn't hit it. So as long as we haven't really tapped, so pretty much just to show you guys an idea here, anything in between here, right? If it doesn't tap my stop loss or doesn't tap this 50% zone, I am simply just staying put into the trade, because the trade is still valid for all I know. So let me just go to the 15-minute time frame and kind of speed this up a little bit for you guys. But if you guys can actually see here. So price starts doing its thing, and then bam, there we go. We get that big huge candle that breaks right through, puts us in a lot of profit, hits our 50% point, and pretty much starts to flow. At that point, typically this is where I would usually close, right at those lows right here, when price is approaching like a 2.70 almost. But you can hold it. I'm pretty sure this is going to end up hitting TP anyways. At this point, your stop loss is moved to break even on the trade, and you're just pretty much waiting for that final TP to get hit. And typically, yeah, this is where I would have gotten out. So yeah, just an overall outlook in exactly the step-by-step process that I look for that made me literally over 20,000 over the last couple of weeks in the markets. If you guys have been following me on Instagram, you guys see the results that I post consistently. This is all it is. You have to be able to understand that as long as you apply these principles and you stay disciplined and you wait for the right move, just a move like this, right? It would have been literally my first trade of the week, and on a Sunday, by Sunday night or Sunday afternoon at market open or whatever, I would have ended up hitting full TP. So, to each their own, right? Gotta be smart, gotta know what you're doing. But it's so easy, right? Like I could have also probably closed out early on a Friday afternoon or Friday morning, around like 9 a.m. Still would have made majority of my profits. I like doing that anyways, but literally this is all I apply, guys. This is all I do consistently every single week, week in and week out, which gets me the results that I post for you guys on the internet. So this is just to show you this is true. You know what I'm saying? Like all you gotta do is understand your strategy, make sure that it works. And once you plug and play everything, you go from top to bottom, everything will eventually make sense for you. So yeah, that's the overall breakdown of the trade. If you guys made it this far into the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.